Hey athletes, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Brianne Showman here, physical therapist and performance coach. Get your fix physical therapy, get your fix nutrition, CrossFit coach and running technique specialist. And I work with you athletes to create more resilient athletes so you can continue to train and compete. Okay, so I hear a lot of conversations about just different things going on. Back flaring up with squats and deadlifts, kettlebell swings, heavy lifts, just things like that. I hear a lot of conversations with women around like bladder control, leaking issues with jumping, with running, with box jumps, with all these kind of impact type activities. A lot of shoulder injuries or a lot of shoulder pain going on. A lot of just things that happen that we all talk to our fellow athletes about, we all talk to our friends about, and probably 90% of them have the same issues going on. Now here's the thing, just because it's common does not mean it's normal. Thanks guys for hopping on. These things, like, the body is not supposed to be in pain. The body's not supposed to flare up when we do normal movements. And yet it happens, and we just kind of accept it as being totally normal because everyone else is happening to everyone else. So here's the thing. If this is happening, it means something isn't working quite right. It means your body's not moving right. It means certain muscles might not be firing when they're supposed to. It means somewhere along the line we're lacking control, we're lacking stability, mechanical like we have mechanical faults, all this sort of thing. So what do I mean by this? I will use yesterday, hey Jerry, I will use yesterday's workout as an example. We had heavy front squats and we had heavy sandbag squats. And there's a number of people that I spoke with or that I overheard conversations with today that their backs were on fire from that. And yet mine is perfectly fine. And I went heavy. I was hitting some really good numbers compared to my maxes. But here's the deal. I've trained my body how to move properly. So that means I'm using my glutes to do the movement. I'm not using my back to do a lot of the movement. And what happens is a lot of times when we're doing movements is we don't know how to actually utilize our hips as much as our bodies should for a movement. And so that means the back has to actually work a lot harder than it should have to work. So these small muscles in our back, they flare up. Our glutes, they're big muscles. They're supposed to actually stand us up. Our back, not so much as far as large muscles. So over time, with heavy loads, those are going to flare up. So ultimately, just because everybody else has this back issue doesn't mean it is normal. And it's something that ultimately I suggest addressing, working with somebody, whether it's a therapist, a coach, someone who knows proper movement and can address this. But here's the other caveat, is a lot of coaches don't pick up on this stuff because they have the same issue, so they also think it's normal. I talk to a lot of coaches that have these same issues, and that's why I know a lot of this stuff. So the biggest thing is making sure that you're retraining your body with somebody in order to make sure you're utilizing the proper technique to utilize the proper muscles. So I kind of wanted to throw out there for you guys that just because something is common doesn't mean it's normal. We should never hurt. We should never lose control and stability of our bodies with a movement. So if you are experiencing that with any certain movement, any movement at all, if there's something that flares you up every single time, something's not working right, something needs to be addressed. So let me know what questions you have regarding this. If there's anything specific that's going on with you that you want to have a conversation about, I'd be happy to have a conversation with you, see how we can work together in order to solve your problems. So have an awesome rest of your day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.